Hi guys, Mr. Overon here with Mr. Overon's Tarot Reading Services, and today we are creating God Eyes. Now, what a God Eye is it is a tool that is used to ward off negative energies, to bring in abundance. It's supposed to represent the eye of God Himself. But you may have done this project in summer camp or as a kid growing up or whatever. It's a really simple, easy to do craft. And what you need to start off with is you just need 2 sticks, and you want to put it in the form of a cross. With this stick, or with these sticks, I just super glued them together, or not super glued, hot glued them together. You don't have to use hot glue. You could just wrap some yarn around here and tie it really tight. But when you're making this, you want to make it with your intent built into it. So for this particular one, I'm going to make a evil eye repellent. So for that, I've chose like this creamy white color for the eyeball part. I've chosen this dark blue for the outer part of it, and then I also have a lighter blue that we're going to use. Now you can make them any color that you want. I've seen them done in black and white. I've seen them done in like so many different colors, and I'll try to add in to try to remember to add some pictures in here so you can see what we're doing. But for right now, we are going to go ahead and, sorry, there was a little spider right here. We're going to go ahead and make our little tea. And so I'm going to start off with this darker blue, I think, to create the iris. So I've got this darker blue right here. And what you're going to want to do is take your ending of your yarn and just hold it in one place with your thumb, and then you're going to wrap. You're going to go 1, 2, make a little turn, 1, 2, make a little turn, 1, 2, make a little turn, 1, 2. And then you're just going to continue to follow that 1-2 pattern until you've built up a really good base. And what you're also doing while you're winding this is you're going to go up, then you're going to come down, up, and then down. And I'm going to focus the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing here. So let's see here. Okay, so you're going to go up, twist, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and you want to make sure that there's no gaps so you can't see the wood. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Eventually, one of these days, I'll clean off my work area. 1, After you get a good thick wrap going, you can switch over to 1. Just spin it around once or twice. You do what you want to do. This is your craft. And with this tail, I'm just going to snip that off later, but as you can see, it's starting to develop a really nice look to it. And you want to make sure that the yarn is flat, you don't want to bunch it up over itself, because that will cause a lot of problems later on down the road with making your eye look nice and professional. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this bit, and now it's time to build the white that goes around it. So all you do is you just take your next piece and your finished piece and just tie them in a knot together. And don't worry, you can hide the knot while you're weaving back and forth. I got big hands and they don't want to cooperate today. Okay. So over there. Just take your scissors, snip off the little tails, snip off the tail, and there we go. And then you just continue wrapping. One. So let's see. Where was I? Okay. Okay, I got mixed up on my looping, so I gotta go back. Okay, so there we go. That's what I did wrong. Wait, I think. Okay, now we're back on track. And this is a time-consuming little craft, but at the end of it, when you see how cool it looks, you will really appreciate it. And I've seen these things made like super, super big, where people have like basically I've seen them as big as 8 feet across, which is just amazing to me that somebody can sit there that long and put it together 8 feet or more. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that each time you wind, you are secure in your winding. So in that way you don't have big gaps or anything like that. And you want to keep a pretty tight hold on this, because you don't want these to get too loosey-goosey. That's a technical term. Because then it'll fall apart easy and just look like crap. So, okay, and this is the last time I'm going to go around with this color blue. Or, wow, okay, this color white. Okay, and bring it up. So see how it's starting to form this really nice little pattern? Okay, so I'm at a spot where I can snip and start with the next color. So snip that color, and I'm going to bring in this baby blue color. Possibly if I could find the beginning of this yarn. Oh, monsieur. There you are. Okay. So, I'm going to take this off like we did last time. Just make little knots to connect it. Snip the tail and snip that tail. Okay, bring this, and then you just resume your wrapping. When I was younger and I first learned how to make these, I used to make probably 2 or 3 a day, and I was giving them away as presents, and I never really got super elaborate with like actually weaving designs into them like some of the ones that I've seen, but you know, this is just one of those real easy little craft projects that you could put together and make a very quick last minute gift, or just make these for individual purposes. Like if you wanted to draw money into yourself, you could use that for money. Just use like green, white, and spin it all, or wrap it together, and you would then, as you're weaving, you would think about that money weaving itself into your life and creating prosperity for you. The hardest part for me is trying to remember the directions, so that's why you see me unwind sometimes and change directions. In previous videos I think I've mentioned that I'm dyslexic, so I'm constantly flipping things around and getting lost, but look at how pretty that's turning out. And again, we're going to just tuck that over when we're done. I'm gonna add like a little bead of hot glue right there, just kind of hold it all into place, but you get the idea, and it just keeps building and building and building. So I'm gonna stop the video, finish it off, and show you what it looks like when I go to put it all together. Okay guys, so now I think this is pretty good for what I want, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of hot glue right there, and this is going to be the final twirl for this piece of yarn. And then I'm going to do a little piece of hot glue on the remainder. there's the last side. A little bit of glue. And there we are. Now to finish off this, I'm just going to take my finger and pull this up. And there we have it. And trim off this last little tail piece. And just for aesthetics, we'll come and hit it with another little bit of glue right there and fold it over. And there you have it, guys. You have yourself a god eye now. And you can attach anything that you want to the ends here. I usually just leave them open like that. And for whatever reason, I always make mine a little lopsided. But this is the general idea. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also take like maybe another piece of this blue and make a loop right here so that I can hang it. But that's completely optional too. But see, you have this beautiful god eye on both sides. Now if you really wanted to, just for even more aesthetics, you could like, there we go, I'll just fill that in so you have it on both sides. Or you could just take another little piece of this color and just glue it in. But yeah, so there we go. And get the camera readjusted here. So yeah, quick, simple, fun, easy. You can make these in any size. Like I said, I've seen them like huge in diameter. But for whatever reason, mine always comes out a little lopsided. But again, this is your craft, your magic. This is the intent that you're putting into it. This, as I was wrapping it off camera, I was just putting the intent that it was going to repel the negative energy. And so yeah, it kind of looks like an eye. And so it's the all-seeing eye. But anyways, I'll put more information about the god eye in the descriptions down below. So anyways, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to shoot me an email at mroveron@gmail.com. That's MROVERON@gmail.com, or put them in the comment section down below. And if you would like a spell cast or tarot reading, give me a holler on the website, and that's www.mroveron.com. That's MROVERON.com. And I will see you all later. Bye, my little witchies.